Okay, welcome my people. Thank you for coming back and thank you for joining me. My name is Comfort. If you are new to this channel and if it is not your first time to be here, I want to say welcome back. Thank you for prioritizing this channel and thank you for allowing me to walk with you to the journey of growth. Now, if it is your first time here, please hit the subscription button and do not forget to leave me a thumbs up and also the notification bell so you do not miss out on anything. This channel is all about personal growth, personal development and personal management. These three move hand in hand. You cannot leave growth and go with development or management. You cannot leave development and go with management and growth. These three walk hand in hand, and that is what this channel is here for. That is what we are all about. I am here to help you to live an authentic and fulfilled life. So today we're going to look at something because we're already in 2022. Yeah, 2022. I don't know the vibes you have, but I have great vibes already and I am positive. This year is going to be a beautiful year for me. I am launching out so much and I'm just grateful to God. Well, so allow me to welcome you into 2022 and I want to talk about setting goals in 2022. I know some of us might already have set goals and some of us haven't set the goals and we are wondering how are we going to set our goals, or you already did set your goals but they do not make sense to you. You look at the goals you set and you're like, okay, so how did I come to this conclusion? I am here to help you. So the first thing that you need to do while setting your goals is for you to have a theme. Yes, you need a theme to work with. Now, what is the importance of the theme? The theme is what is going to guide you. If you have a theme for the year, you get to know that every goal I set, everything that I'm going to do is going to be in line with this or it's going to be in line with the other because you have a theme. Personally, I have a theme for this year. I sat down and looked at the previous, goals that I've been setting throughout 2018, throughout 2019, 2020, 2021, and some of these goals I was able to achieve and some I was not able to achieve, and that could be the same case with you. But when I sat down, I'm going to go to the second part of what you need to do while you're setting your goals and tell you what I did and how I came up with having a theme for the year 2022. So this is the first time that I'm having a theme and I believe it's going to work for me. I tried it last year while the year was coming to one end and it really did work for me. So I was like, okay, so if I had a theme for the last quarter of 2021 and it helped me, how about if I put this into 2022? Won't I have a blast for the year? So yes, I sat down and got myself a theme. So my theme for this year is intentional living. That is the theme I have. This year, I want to be intentional about the content that I put here, about my health, about my spiritual life, about my friendships, about everything. I want to be intentional. Now, why did I have intentional living as my theme for this year? It is true at times we come up with beautiful plans, we have beautiful goals. When someone looks at your paperwork, they are wowed. They're like, oh, okay, so this person has something very beautiful. But the truth is, you just end up having these on your paper. You do not put them into practice. That has been something I've been struggling with. Yes, I have beautiful ideas, I have beautiful things that I wish to do, that I would love to do, but then I am not intentional about them. So this year I was like, no, my theme is going to be intentional living. So whatever goal I said, I have to be intentional. Even when I do not feel like doing something, I have to be intentional. So that is the first step for you to setting your goals. If you're going to have beautiful goals that are going to work for you, then you need to have a theme for the year 2022. My theme is intentional living. You can have a theme for the year as well. So the second step that is going to help you is going to reflect on the previous year. We already did that in one of the videos that I uploaded some time back. If you didn't watch that video, you can go back to my videos and get that. Now, you can be able to see what to follow while you are reflecting the previous year. Why do you need to reflect do you need to reflect on the previous year? As I told you that personally, I set a theme for my last quarter of 2021. Now, 2021 was not a very so beautiful year for me. Yes, I know I put up the highlights of my 2021, but that is just part of what happened. And part of what happened was really ugly, I almost got myself into depression. A lot happened to me and I seemed to be alone. I had no one to fight this with. So 2021 was not so good for me, though there are also some beautiful things. And in the same vein, so I sat down for the last quarter and talked to myself, okay, Comfort, there is this that you had planned to do, but you have not done it. Why don't you be better and all that? So I set a theme. And my theme for the last quarter was gratitude. Yes, the last quarter of 2021, my theme was gratitude. I just wanted to be grateful, and I saw my life changing. I saw myself becoming more productive and more happier. So that is the beauty in you reflecting your previous year. When you reflect your previous year, it gives you a picture of what 2021 was like. It is going to give you a picture of what worked for you and what did not work for you, what you need to move forward with and what you do not need to move forward with. All this I explain in details in my video about reflecting 2021. You can follow up that video to guide you, to help you. And now the third step, after you reflecting on the areas, reflecting on 2021, you need to look at the areas that you want to work on as an individual. What do you want to work on in 2022? What areas do you want to look at? Personally, I have about 7 areas that I look at. I look at my intellectual, my spiritual, my financial, my health or physical. I look at my, my social as well. And then I look at my career. There are quite a number of them. And I just want to share with you. Now, this here is a draft of what my 2022 plans looks like, all this. So what does it, having a theme, reflecting, and then knowing the areas that you want to work on is going to help you a big deal. How does it help you? First of all, I'm going to show you an example of what I did. As I told you, this is just a summary of, it's a draft of what my 2022 is going to look like for me. Everything I want to do in 22 is right here on this piece of paper, yeah? And with time, we're going to share how we can be able to set different goals and how we can have our goals up. Yes, I have a vision board, courtesy of the 5 AM club. There's this club that I'm part of. We're able to set vision boards for 2022, but then I had to take my pace for me to be able to be real and intentional about the goals that I'm going to set for 2022. So yes, I have a vision board. I'm going to have a vision board. I'm going to have a vision holder. Yes, now a vision holder and a vision board are two different things. I'll be able to explain them in two details when I come up with a video in regard to that. Then I'm going to have a PDF, kind of PDF, where I'm going to have a summary of what my 2023 is going to be like. Oh, a summary of what is here is what I'm going to put there. So I just want to share with you this part. Now, while here, these are the areas that I want to look at. I have about 7 of them. I have my spiritual, I have health or physical, I have the money, the financial, the personal or intellectual, and then I have the social. Now, these are the 5 main areas that we look at. But then, out of all these 5, I decided to go and have my career as well. Career is the 6th that I have, so I put it aside. And then I decided that, okay, since there is social has to do with my relationships, the people that I, bring into my life, the people that I entertain, the people that I associate with and all that. But then I went ahead because I told you my theme for this year is intentional living. I want to be more intentional about my family, more intentional about my family. Now, for those of you that are, were able to follow up on the John Maxwell Beyond Success roundtables. There is this part where we talk about relationships, yes. And from those relationships, John Maxwell says it is not possible for you to have a good relationship with people outside when you don't have a good relationship with people inside. So we want to build in 2021, 2022, I want to build a stronger and a reasonable relationship with people who are close to me, and that is family. And because of that, I decided to have my family here differently, family goals, yes. I decided I'm not going to have my family under the social. No, these people deserve a special treatment. They deserve a special place in my life, in my heart. So I put them differently. So that is what is going to happen. So I have 7 areas that I'm looking at. So mark you, for those of you that know me, I have Joy and Comfort Inspirations, which is part of the YouTube that I have right here. This is all about personal growth, personal development, personal management, as I said. And in my highlights of 2021, you saw that I got certified as a life coach. And that is my passion. So this is the brand, this is my coaching brand, the Joy and Comfort Inspiration. It is the coaching brand. And where did I put my coaching brand? under all these areas of my life, that is something I've put. And those of you that know me know that I love fashion. So yes, I have a fashion brand as well, which is Comfy Elegant Designs. I tailor clothes and design people. Yes, at times I just design, put pieces together so someone can look beautiful, someone can look elegant and awesome. That is something I love. It is inbuilt. And then you also know that I have Strong Girl Foundation. I am the ED and the founder as well of Strong Girl Foundation. So all those, there is somewhere in my areas where I put them. There is somewhere they are, So under Joy and Comfort Inspiration, I have, I put it in my intellectual. Joy and Comfort is right here in my intellectual, and then in my financial, it is still here, and in my career as well. So Joy and Comfort Inspiration comes in 3 areas of my life. I'm looking at the intellectual because I'm able to speak to other people, because I'm able, I am in position to coach and to mentor certain people. I need to be understanding what I am doing. So I find myself, going for courses. I find myself reading books. I find myself watching videos, attending workshops and all that, because I want to grow intellectually. And in the end result, if I am a better person, I'll be able to put better results to my clients and to my friends as well as my family. So intellectually, it needs to help me. And so that is where Joy and Comfort Inspiration comes in. And then money or financial. Yes, I need to be independent. Financially, I need to have money that I can be able to get whatever I need in a blink of an eye. I don't have to rely on someone else to have something that I would love to have. So yes, Joy and Comfort Inspiration is also here to get me money. Yes, the people that I coach need to pay. My clients have to pay. So that is something that is going to bring me money as well. And then when it comes to my career, yes, it's something I'm also looking at as a career, because I am following it. I studied it. I am a certified coach. I have a certificate in that. So it helps me as well. It is in my career. And then when it comes to Strong Girl Foundation, Strong Girl Foundation is a non-for-profit. We're here to help. So that goes under social and spiritual. Yes, because I believe as a Christian, it is my role to be a good Samaritan. It is my role as a Christian to be able to put a smile on someone's face. So Strong Girl Foundation goes in 2 areas of my life. It goes under the spiritual and it goes under the social. So why am I sharing all this with you? It helps us to be able to understand what we are doing and why we are doing what we are doing. Over the years that I've been into the coaching field or into the mentoring field, one thing I have learned is it is impossible for you and I to make an impact, for you and I to make a change, or for you and I to be better people if we do not understand what we are doing. Now, it is one thing for someone to come and tell you, Comfort, do A, B, C, D. And then it is another for you to understand why you need to do those things. So you need to sit down after you have a theme for the year, after you have reflected on the previous year. You need to sit down and ask yourself, what areas do I want to improve? What areas do I want, not to look at? And if you, after getting those areas, ask yourself, what am I going to do? If you say, I want to improve my spiritual life, I want to improve my finances, how are you going to improve those? Yes, you have the desire to improve something. You have the desire to be better at something. But how are you going to be better at that? So you need that as well. It's going to help you a big deal. So like personally, how am I going to do that? As I told you, how am I going to have to be financially independent? I have Joy and Comfort Inspiration. I need to have goals. I need to have a plan for the brand Joy and Comfort Inspiration. I need to have plans and a financial plan and all that for Comfy Elegant Designs, because Comfy is what is going to get me money. And then I am a journalist, I am a trained journalist, professional journalist. So, and when we talk about journalism, many people think we are talking about, you have to be in front of the camera, or you have to be behind the camera, you need to be in the field reporting or something of that sort. But in journalism, as a journalist, or rather, the different things that I can do, I can become a communication specialist, I can be a voiceover artist as long as I have a voice and what. There are quite a number of them. So I need to sit down and say, okay, I want to be financially independent. How many streams of income do I have? And how many streams of income can I bring in? So I do voiceovers. Yes, I'm a voiceover artist. So that is one stream I am looking at. I have Comfy Elegant Designs. I have to be intentional about Comfy Elegant Designs in 2022, that it will be able to get me money. I have to look at Joy and Comfort Inspiration as a brand, as a coaching brand, that it needs to bring me money. Those are already 3 streams of income. And then There are quite other things as well. I need to sit down and say, okay, I am a writer. Can I ghost write for some people so that I can get in money? At the end of the day, we are looking at the legit things we are doing that can get you money. Yeah. So after you getting the areas of your life that you want to work on, what exactly do you want to work on? I want to work on my spiritual life. Yes. How about your spiritual life? I do not have time for reading the Bible. I rarely pray, so I want to work on those areas. Okay, so you want to pray. How many times in a day? 3 times in a day. How are you going to do that? I'm going to be setting up reminders. It helps you a lot for you to know why you are doing what you're doing, for you to be able to understand it. That if someone called you and asked you right now, why do you have this theme for 2022? You can be able to explain it in a minute. Because you may not be able to have 5 minutes, 10 minutes to explain to someone. So, and the only way you'll be able to summarize something and pitch it well is when you totally understand what it stands and what it stands for and what it means. And until then, you will not be able to. So that is what I want to tell you. As I told you, this is just a summary of what I am looking at. So I will give you, I wrote it here, 2022 in brief. I have, under my intellectual, I have read more books, attend workshops, listen to and watch videos, and then I put the things that can bring me money. I have here, intellectually, I have things that I can do as comfort. There's Joy and Comfort Inspirations. I need to write 2 books in 2022, yes, because I'm an author. And then I need to, I need to join an active book club where we're able to read monthly, we're able to make it, changes in like every month. And, and then there is marriage. Yeah. Okay, so and then I have here content creation is something I'm going to focus on, and I chose which platforms I'm going to look at. I'm going to look at YouTube, I'm going to look at LinkedIn, I'm looking at Facebook, I'm looking at Instagram, I'm looking at Twitter. I need to have a website running by the end of 2022. So all these things, yes, I have all these plans. They look beautiful, right? Because I have plans here. I break down what I want and how I'm going to do it. And then right here, I put some of the things. Now, under content creation, I still went ahead to outline some of the topics that I would love to talk about. Yeah, as you can see, this is some of the topics that I would love to talk about in 2021, right here on my YouTube channel. And then my vision board pictorial, what is going to appear on my vision board. I put here what exactly I want, the pictures that I want to come on my vision board. That is like a summary of what I have for 2022, or the dreams that I have for 2022. And then here, yes, because 2022 I talked about creation, content creation. I talked about the channels that I have control over, and then there are those that I do not have control over, that like the media houses, radio, TV. So I have the TVs that I want to appear at, TVs that I would love to feature at. Remember, we said we are intentional in 2022, so you need to know what you want, and you need to know how you want it. As you say, more content here, what I would love to, YouTube creation, the videos that I need to upload on my YouTube. That is just a summary. And then right here, because I told you I'm a journalist, I have something cooking up right here. News stories. What stories would I want to work on? What would I want to come to me? And that is exactly what you need as a person. If you're going to set goals for 2022 and they're going to work for you. Now, if you already have your goals for 2022, it is not too late for you to sit down and look at those goals, analyze those goals, and ask yourself, for every goal, why did I set this goal? What picture do I have for this goal? And how far is this goal taking me? And at the end of it all, get a theme for 2022. That is what is going to drive you in everything that you do. My name is Comfort, and we are going to talk more about goal setting and being productive, being authentic, and being fulfilled in 2022. It is you and I. We are doing this together. It is a partnership. If you have any topic you want me to talk about, or to share about, or to enlighten more, I'll be more than glad to do that. If it is your first time coming here, do not forget to subscribe, to hit this the notification bell as well, and give me a thumbs up, and also leave a comment so I can get to know whether what I have put up is helpful for you or it isn't. Yes, because we need to grow together. And for you who has been here ever since this YouTube started in 2020. Thank you so much. All I want you to know is 2022, we are intentional. This channel, right? Intentional living. Everything we do is going to be about intentionality. Nothing less, nothing more. From me to you, God be with you.